What is going on, you guys? This is All Danny Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you another Apex Legends video. And with this video I'm going to be giving you is going to be the top 3 best classes in my opinion. Obviously it is going to be all in my opinion and my own experience. These are not going to be like set in stone. These are not necessarily the most overpowered classes, but like I said, these are the best ones that I've seen and used. But the reason why I'm going to be giving you a top 3 out of, I know there's only 8 classes, is because you have 3 squad members, meaning they can each choose these classes. And also, every class does synergize well with each other. I just want you guys to make sure you understand that every class is good with each other. But these are the 3 that I found to be very, very, very good together. Now, we're going to go ahead and go right into it. So the first one is going to be Wraith. And the reason why I decided to choose Wraith is because Wraith has one of the best, I would say the best ultimate out of all 8 characters, because the portal, the Dimensional Rift portal, is very, very, very good. You can put it in one spot, as in like a safe zone wherever your allies are hiding out at, all the way to closer to your enemies' zones or wherever they're hiding at. And then also, what's really good about this is not the fact that you can just jump back and forth with it. Your ally, whoever's down, if they are close to the portal or if they are able to crawl to the portal, they can also teleport as well. And then enemies can also go through the portal, which can be used as a trap. It doesn't have to necessarily be used like an, oh no, they can also use my ability type of thing. But you set it up as a trap, because once they go through that portal, you'll hear it, and then you'll be able to just pick them off. So that's why I think Dimensional Rift is going to be the best ability or the best ultimate, making Wraith one of the best classes to have in a group or to use. Up next is going to be Lifeline. So Lifeline is probably the only support that's actually a real support, because Pathfinder, in my opinion, really isn't a support class, or a good support class, I suppose. But the reason why Lifeline is going to be one of the best classes isn't necessarily just because the care package, because the care package isn't, it says that it's going to be high quality defensive gear, but it's only one high quality defensive gear, and then the other 2 are just pure luck. Sometimes you might get something high or just nothing really useful. And then the Doc heal drone is actually not bad, but it seems like it only heals about 5% of your health per second, and that's really not a lot, especially due to the given time of, you know, when you're in combat. But the heal drone should only be used when you're out of combat. So I think it's still useful to have this, especially if you don't have any bandages, syringes or anything. But what makes this class one of the best is the passive, because you can heal or you can revive an enemy or an ally about twice as fast as a normal person does, as well as being able to heal yourself 25% faster than anyone else does with a syringe or a healing kit or whatever it is you're using. You can heal yourself 25% faster, so it means if it takes 10 seconds to heal yourself, it's only going to take 7.5 seconds. I know 2.5 seconds isn't a big gap, but it does make a big difference, especially when you're in the heat of the battle. And then the last one is going to be Bloodhound. So Bloodhound is going to be the next best, or one of the best classes to use, because he allows you to find ally or enemies and not necessarily like see a whole highlight of them, but see clues of them, see their footprints, see their, not necessarily a handprint, but like if they open the door, you'll see a mark on the door or near the door. And I think it's just really good to have Bloodhound on a team or using him. It just makes it a lot easier to find your enemies, especially if you're looking around. And that is pretty much it with that 3 that I'm going to be going over. I will also be going over the top 3 worst classes to use. Now, I don't necessarily mean they're the worst as in like you should never play them, but just the worst as in they're not the best. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go on to that. So for the first one of the worst classes is going to be, I'm just going to call him Gib, because I still cannot pronounce his name, and I know people have been telling me how to pronounce his name and I just completely forget, but I'm just going to call him Gib. And the reason why I think he's one of the worst ones is because, not necessarily because of his abilities are all really good. It would actually put him in the top of the best, but the only reason why I put him as one of the worst is because his movement speed is very slow in comparison to everyone else, and movement is key in a battle royale game, or really any survival type of game, because if you are moving really slow, no matter how tanky you are, you're gonna end up dying first, because one, you're one of the biggest people in the field, so it's an easier target for people to aim at you and shoot you, because they don't necessarily have to hit you in the head. Even though you do have the gun shield, you can still get hit in the head, you can still get hit in the back. Dome of protection. So with dome of protection, it's nice that it can stop enemies from shooting at you while you're in the dome, but if they go in the dome with a shotgun, you're out of luck unless you're going in and out of the dome. But if you get teamed up on by one or two or three people or whoever, you're pretty much done for it, because you can't run. Dome of protection is not going to heal, it's not going to protect you inside, it's just going to protect you from outside shots. Gun shield only protects your body, not your head and not your back. But defensive bombardment is one of the strongest ultimates in the game, so I'll give it that, because it's basically like a 1 to 2 shot. If anyone that gets hit by defensive bombardment, they get hit by it, they're pretty much dead, or very close to being dead. So that's literally the only ability that I would give, or the only thing that I would give to Gib. So next is going to be Pathfinder. So Pathfinder is really not that bad of a class, but the only reason why I put Pathfinder on this list is because it's nice, it's easy to get away from combat and help your team get away with your ultimate, but aside from that, its abilities and passives doesn't really help your team too much. At least in my opinion, it doesn't really help that much. I did have fun using the grappling hook, and I thought it was really helpful with the zipline gun, but really it just doesn't bring much to the table team play wise. And then the last one is going to be Bangalore. So the reason why Bangalore was on this list is, the ultimate is really good as well. Rolling Thunder is just like the bombardment strike with Gibbs, but I think with smoke launcher I don't really care for the smoke launcher, because it's only there for a certain amount of time, and once you're out of your smoke, enemies can see you. Most people won't run into your smoke anyways, and if they do, then good for you, you can get an easy kill like that, but most people will not run into the smoke. And then for double time, I think double time's not bad. It's a nice way of getting away from enemies if you're getting shot at, or if you're getting shot at, or if you get shot, you have a faster sprint. But I think it just doesn't help the team in a sense. Like, this doesn't really benefit your team in any real way. Smoke launcher does hide your team in the smoke, but like I said, once you're out of the smoke, you're going to get seen and most likely get shot at. Rolling Thunder is also really good too though. And that is pretty much it with the top 3 worst and the top 3 best. I didn't include Caustic and Mirage because, well, they're just subpar. They're not like the best or the worst. They're like, Caustic's pretty hard to use, but once you get used to using him, he's really useful, he's really strong. And then Mirage is very easy to use, and just I was definitely gonna put him on the top list, but I was only gonna do a top 3, so I didn't want to put him on there. But that's pretty much it with this video, and I know it might sound like I'm talking all gibberish and whatnot because I'm a little tired. I've been playing and I've been trying to do more content and whatnot, and yeah, but that's pretty much it with this video. If this helped you out, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section as well, and I'll try my best to get back with you guys. And yeah, this is all day and day one on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.